live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Triple Threat Show on the Triple Threat YouTube exclusive. Uh, my name is Jeremy Lapidus, host of these Triple Threat Show. Joined as always by my two friends and co-hosts.
Shane.
And
Hayden.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We have a very good show for you guys today. There's been a lot going on in baseball. Hockey ended. There's been a couple big moves in football, and the basketball offseason is just starting to heat up. All that and much more will be on the way. But first of all, how are you guys doing?
Doing a lot better just because I'm not sick with COVID. Because the past week can be described as me just sitting in my room
Did you have it
being
bad?
sick.
For those, would you have it bad?
A bed?
Did
No,
you
did
have it bad? Like,
Oh yeah, it was bad. Like, full on chills and everything.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it was not fun. Like I woke up at 7 a.m. because I had an 8 a.m. shift, and I'm like, oh God, this is awful. I'm gonna call out. And then I was talking to my family. I'm like, what are the odds I have COVID? Like, imagine testing positive for this. And then and then I tested myself. And do you know how it's like wait for 15 minutes? I had the two lines within 2 minutes.
Oh,
so they're like, oh, you got COVID.
That's
buddy.
a solid case right there.
Yeah.
No, I've seen those tests when I had it, and I was roomed with the guy I was roomed with. His tests were like that too. It was like, put it in, it's there. You don't have to wait. Mine were like a little more faded, and I had to wait the whole time. So you know.
So my parents were very strict about me just staying in my room for the entire time. And I was very bored. But at least I got paid for all the time I'm missing from work. So there was a positive to being sick. I didn't have to work. That was nice.
Solid. But you're done now. You tested out?
Yeah. I had my first day back at work was today. And I had a lot of time to like read about the NHL draft. So
congratulations.
It was a net positive.
He's super immune.
Exactly.
He's got 3 months to do anything he wants.
Like go to Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually can't go. You know, you tested positive within 3 months. Anyway, Hayden, how you been?
I'm good. Baseball, the best sport, is now the only sport on TV right now. So
It is the only sport on TV. You're right.
Baseball, it's here to stay. Got like a bunch of months left. I got a friend over.
Oh, who's here?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hello?
Yo, what's up, Caleb?
Caleb's here.
How are
Pretty
you doing?
good. How you been?
I've been all right.
That's good. Hold on, Caleb. Uh-oh. So, whatever. Water bottle's gone. Hold on, we're going on a journey.
We're on a journey.
Oh, we're going on a journey?
We're going on a journey in my green screen.
I didn't know this was possible.
I know, right? Me neither.
Triple threat on the move.
I know, right? I got all of you guys something from Israel, so you know.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, I knew this.
You did know this. You didn't. It's all wrapped up. Never mind. I'll show you when I see you. Never mind.
Oh, I'll see you when I see you.
Anyway, how you been? What have you been up to?
I've been sick.
Nice. We love
Same. Was it COVID or just regular
no,
illness?
I screwed up my kidney.
Wait.
that. Ooh, nice.
I didn't have kidney stones. I ended up with a kidney infection.
Solid.
So
How does one screw up their kidneys?
That's a great question. That I don't have the answer to.
Was it just genetic, or was your kidney just like fuck you? And
yeah, that was pretty much it.
Gotcha.
I ended up in bed for a week with an 104 fever. I was texting this guy. he was like, "What do you think you have?" And I was like, "I might have the flu." And he goes, "In July? Like it's June, almost July. How do you have the flu?"
I mean, I got bronchitis in July, so
It's not the flu, Shane.
Yeah, the flu's generally a seasonal disease.
Yeah, it's like a cold kind of thing.
yeah.
The flu's not pretty either. Don't catch that.
No, yeah. I remember having the flu my senior year. It was the worst sore throat of my life. Like I was only eating like yogurt and ice cream, like when like soup. It was awful.
You heard the MJ too, you know, play with the flu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also played 2 hockey games with the flu, which was a dumb decision.
I always played with the flu.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't stop playing. You gotta go.
No, my high school, shortened is flu, and so we were the flu.
Nah.
It's a pretty good nickname.
Is it?
Yeah, they caught the flu. I don't know, there could be some good like taglines with that facing that high school.
What's up with the mic, man?
High schools are a mess, though.
Oh yeah, they are.
Just go to college.
Just skip it.
Yeah.
Skip.
Who needs it anyway?
Skip high school. You don't need it.
Unnecessary.
I didn't learn anything in high school. I'm only learning in college.
Oh,
Right.
Sunchase Wi-Fi.
Sunchase Wi-Fi. What?
No, because I have internet lagged.
No.
I feel like that's on you.
I think that one was on your end for once.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Wow. Loser.
All right, we're good.
Come on, Shane. Technical difficulties.
Let's just start
Yeah,
roasting.
maybe
him.
a little.
Just start roasting him for it. What, you think your Wi-Fi's better than ours?
Yeah. You Wi-Fi elitist.
Yeah, maybe I am. Just because I heard not so great things about Sunchase Wi-Fi.
I don't know, man.
Listen,
It's been fine.
I might lag out of the show every 30 minutes, but you know,
The show goes on, right?
the show goes on still. All right. I don't hear any of you guys wanting to host. If I host,
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? I'm the one who, blah, 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 you know?
Blah, 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 blah.
Sports
Wow.
ball.
Sports.
Yeah.
Sports
Wow.
ball.
You want to talk about hockey, Shane?
Yeah, sure. I would love to. Where do you want to begin?
I don't know. Maybe
Let's-
the whole Stanley Cup
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah, the
The
Colorado
championship?
Avalanche are the Stanley Cup champions.
Yeah,
if
Colorado.
you're
Honestly,
aware.
I think it's a lie. I think we should stop the count. I think the Lightning are the real winners.
No, Colorado.
No,
Lightning are the real winners.
Colorado deserved it. They were clearly the better
Uh,
team all series. They were the best team all
Well,
playoffs.
look,
It was a
if
good
you
performance.
looked at just Game 5, they were not the better team.
Yeah, listen. Fraud is what I'm saying.
Oh, well, I mean,
Mickey Mouse trophy.
Yep. Yeah, it's got to be.
The Avalanche were winning it.
I don't think the Lightning won this year. I'm gonna be honest.
I
They
think it was
didn't.
the Ducks, right?
Oh yeah.
It's got to be the Ducks.
No, let's go to the. I think the Kraken really were the
Mm.
underdogs here.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Let's be honest.
I mean, listen, they had Vitek Vanacek. He didn't even.
Look,
allow
I
a goal
already
while he
put
was
my
on
entire life savings on the Kraken to win the Stanley Cup next season, so you know.
yeah, you heard it here, folks. First, folks. Bet
And then
your
Cale
life
McCarr
savings
was your
on
$5.
on
playoff MVP.
bet your
Yeah.
life savings on hockey. Don't actually.
You gotta.
I accept no risk in this
I accept
transaction.
all the risk.
Oh, well, there you go.
Caleb, I put you down as my backer in case something went wrong.
Oh no, I don't got that kind of money. Listen, I've been out of work for a little while.
Look, man, my life savings is not that much.
That's what I said. Life savings. You still $5. You know.
It's in between $5 and $100.
It's 6.
Quite the wealth you've amassed there.
I know, right? Look, when you got a show as successful as the Triple Threat Show,
I mean, we have 2 concurrent viewers right now, and one of them sitting right next to me. You know, like.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Yeah. So, any more thoughts on that playoff series?
On the playoff
Who
series,
was, the playoff MVP.
Oh.
Kale McCarr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
What? No.
Stupid.
He was actually like a really good player the entire time.
Yeah, I talked about it. I talked about it before the series. We were saying he might win it even if they lose.
Should I accept this?
I don't know. Should you?
You should.
Yeah. Accept it. Okay, he's accepting.
Hello, Joe McGinn.
Hello, Caleb Barney.
How you doing, Joe?
Hey.
Are you currently viewing a certain show that goes on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock
On YouTube?
on YouTube? Because you should definitely go check.
The Triple Threat Show on YouTube right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Go,
just
go
always
tell all your
asking,
friends about it too. You know.
What time do I need to be ready?
Oh, that doesn't matter. All
That
matters
doesn't
right
matter,
now
Joe. What do
is
you know
the
about
Triple Threat Show.
sports?
What are your thoughts
Go
on the
quick,
Stanley Cup
hockey,
Finals?
go.
Joe, we need to know what you know about the Stanley Cup final.
That's what we're talking about right now. Wait, you so rudely interrupted.
It's the Avalanche and Lightning.
Yeah, that's right. Who won?
The Lightning's third cup in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They win. And
They
I
didn't-
hear Avalanche never won. I'm not sure if it's true.
They won in
That's-
like 2004.
That's what I thought.
It was like 2000.
Was it 2003?
2001.
But this
Year
will
on
be
four.
Tampa's
What a
third.
great year.
It's incredible.
1996.
Well,
They have
I hate
two.
to
They
break
won.
it to you that the Lightning lost.
Last night?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's over. Never mind.
Yeah, there's no sports
3-2.
on.
So,
Other than baseball.
It's only baseball. It's all baseball.
It's all baseball. It's only baseball.
That's all our show's gonna be for like the next 2 months.
All right, Joe. I will text you when you need to be ready.
Bye-bye. Call the show.
Peace.
I have a segment sponsored in me.
Uh huh. What do you want it to be?
Yeah, what do you want it to be called?
What?
The new book. What's the
How
new
to not
book?
get laid.
How to not get laid by Joe McGinn. Okay.
All right, I'll clip it.
All right. We'll have a little advert in between one of the sections.
How
How do an ad read?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What? Sponsored by
You gotta be Roman ready.
Seagrams.
Sponsored by Seagrams.
I was reading what was.
Love it. It's good stuff. Let me tell you.
Seagrams. Gives you a hat.
You have an empty can here too.
I have two over here. I drink a lot of ginger ale. What can I say?
It keeps his stomach from getting upsetty.
It does actually.
Does it really?
What? It's my pearls.
Man, that's
Stop
why
clutching
your
them.
pearls were on the floor.
They fall sometimes. Yeah.
That's a look.
Just elbowed the mic.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So
Yeah. Kale McCarr won it.
Yeah.
Is that
pretty good.
deserved? You guys
Yeah.
watched it more than I did. So.
yes, I think.
Yeah,
it
Kale
is.
McCarr was by far the best Colorado player in that series.
And
Contributed.
I think he retires.
No. Yeah,
Out
maybe.
top, baby.
He said
He has
he said before this year he thought about retiring.
Yeah, at the ripe old age of 23.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he's already
He-
accomplished
yeah.
everything he needs to accomplish in his NHL career.
He
Yeah.
won the
He does-
Norris
he gets a
Trophy
big
as the best
contract.
defenseman. He has the playoff
Yeah.
MVP, and he's
Yeah.
a Stanley Cup champion. What else do you need to do?
Walk
I
away
mean,
from the
think
game.
about it. He's 23. He's afraid of getting hurt. He doesn't want to end up with CTE.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to end up
Exactly.
like all those football players. And he was like, before this season,
But
I
here's the
should-
thing: he's not a football player.
I said like all the football players.
Yeah, I feel like hockey's worse though.
Did a soccer player end up with
It's
CTE?
compared to
Soccer player that
football,
died
it's
and then
not
on-
worse at all.
Oh, yeah, he is. That definitely yeah.
It's terrifying.
I don't know.
Don't get CTE. Don't play sports.
Yeah,
What's bad?
Sports ball bad.
End of show.
bad for brain.
Brain rot.
He's got it.
Let me just rip my shirt off and run across the end zone, yelling at the
Oh, yeah.
Buccaneers.
Right, of course, you have to. Look,
Oh yeah.
I love the.
that's the best way to end a career ever.
Oh yeah. Do you think Antonio Brown comes back?
Not next year. Maybe in 3 years if he's still.
3 3 years prediction. 3 years from now, Antonio Brown
The
makes
Seattle
it.
Kraken.
He's not.
When the
Yeah.
Seattle Kraken switch from hockey to football?
No,
The
he's
Se-
gonna
The
spend the next 3
Seahawks
years.
capitulate. They're no longer a team.
No, he's gonna spend the next 3 years learning hockey.
Seahawks, and so they start like attacking people, like they use them as like drones, and so then like there's like, oh, we can't have it named after this terrible thing that's going on, and so then like, you know what, we're gonna like become the Kraken.
But there can't be two Seattle Kraken.
Yeah, there
Well,
can.
no. There's the Seattle Kraken, and then there's Seattle Krakens. So they become the
Oh.
Krakens.
There.
Listen, all I'm gonna say, okay, is I
Spelled
think
with a C.
it would be really fun if all the sports teams in a city had the same name.
What sports team do you think has the worst name?
The Reds.
The Browns.
Honestly, fuck colors.
Wow, you're a color. Good job.
Speaking of the
I'm
Browns,
trying to think. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think
Did
of
something just
sports
come
teams.
out?
Give me a second.
Like,
Give
right
me a
now?
second.
not
I think the Jazz.
the Jazz. That's a pretty bad one.
The Utah Jazz. I'm sorry, when I think of Jazz, I don't think of Utah. All right?
That is a very valid
I-
point. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Because if it was like the New Orleans Jazz, that
They
doesn't
honestly
go
should
into it.
swap with the Pelicans. Swap names.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, the Pelicans is kind of a shitty name.
Yeah.
Does New Orleans have Pelicans?
They've got to have
Yeah.
Pelicans.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
definitely.
The Texans.
See, I was thinking that, but like then
What is that? Is that like offensive to people from Texas?
I don't care.
Okay.
No, because
team-
some Texans identify. I'm like, they don't identify as Americans. They're
Yeah,
they
Texans.
wanna
identify as
see.
Texans.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
What team do you think has the best name?
The Commanders.
The Seattle
yeah, it's
Kraken.
got to be the Commanders. Look, look, Caden, it's got to be the Commanders.
It's got to
Think
be the
about it.
Commanders. Let me tell
Look,
you.
they just switched their name, so it has to be the best one
Yeah.
because look, they had so many options. It could have been anything, and they
Could have
have to
been
be
the
the best
football
one.
team.
To be the best
It's not like they ignored the fan vote. They ignored all the suggestions, and Dan Schneider was just kind of like, I'm gonna do my own thing, and like gave the fans like a double bird. But I like the Baltimore Orioles. I like the name.
I was gonna say the Yankees, so we're both same division.
I think the Orioles have a good
Yankees?
name because the Baltimore Orioles is actually the genetic name of that bird. It's actually the Baltimore Oriole.
Oh, really?
And so I respect them for using the bird as their symbol and then also making it their team name. I think it's sick.
You know what I thought was a good name? The DC Defenders, that XFL team.
XFL's coming back. I'm excited. They just had a showcase. They've done 3 showcases. They're starting their draft pool. Players are entering the draft for the XFL. I'm excited. I loved it. I went to an XFL game.
I did too. I went to a DC game. I went to the last game of the season before it all shut down.
Which game was
Uh,
that?
It was the one where the beer snake was happening.
I remember that.
Was it? Did you go to the New York Guardians versus DC Defenders?
Maybe. It
Because
might have
I
been
was
that
at
game.
that game, and it was.
I was in the end zone. I was behind the end zone, the opposite side from where the beer snake was.
So you were on the opposite side of the stadium from me. I was on the other side, and we were laughing about the beer snake. We were having the time of our lives. Did you see it get carried out of the stadium like it was?
I was watching the whole thing. I was sitting there with my friend.
I have a video of it somewhere.
It was a lot of fun. I loved it. They also did they brought out a fan to kick a field goal.
Yeah, they did a lot of
Great.
fan things. It was
great.
kind of
I
neat.
loved it. But it was a good name.
I loved it.
You know, I found one. I thought of one that I don't like.
What's
the
that?
Los Angeles Angels.
Why? It's the city of angels.
The city of angels, angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
It's just.
There it is, and then it just falls apart.
They're connected back.
Yeah, they connected it back.
Of course they connected it back.
I was gonna say, as long as they did that, we're good.
I don't know if I can send this to you. I'm gonna try.
It was wonderful. I had a lot of fun at that game.
What other awards were there? Back to hockey.
Yeah, back
What
to
other awards were there this
Austin
year?
Matthews won the Hart Trophy and the Ted Lindsay Award, so he pretty much won the MVP. And then, like,
That's
one's
what
kind of
it's like.
like the writers' MVP, and then the other one's kind of like the players' vote on MVP, and he won both of them. So Austin Matthews had a really good award ceremony, and then Moritz Seider won the Rookie of the Year, and then Igor Shesterkin won the Vezina Trophy for best goalie.
You are brave to say that name.
Oh, it's just when you've been paying attention to hockey long enough, you just kind of learn how to pronounce the names.
And even then, there's still sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Like the most difficult one that I've had to like practice so many times was Jesperi Kotkaniemi.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that one took a bit of practice.
Hold on. I'm going to send a name in chat, and I want you to pronounce it for me, Caleb.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh gosh. Brady.
That's the last name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You just wrote Brady.
Yeah, there's only Brady.
Brady.
That was it.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Remember that SNL clip? It was just that's an S, a K, and a J. That's a no.
All I can think about is a Key and Peele skit where they do like the football intro, and they're like, Pringle McCringleberry. Like that's not even real. Like
It's Brady Shea, by the way. For-
Shay?
Yeah, that's Shea.
That's pronounced Shay.
Nah.
Yeah.
Cap. Can't change my mind.
Yeah,
That's not a real name.
there's also a defenseman. It's his name starts with like a TCH and it's pronounced Shalgren.
Okay, that's like
That makes sense.
pterodactyl.
That makes, yeah, like silent T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
It's like Kyle, you know?
oh,
Yeah, just like Kyle. Spelled TCHYLE.
if you didn't know, my name is actually spelled TC. That's actually how it begins. It's not actually just a C.
Yeah, that's actually how ignore my name is spelt wrong on here. It's actually SKJANE.
Oh, yeah.
Skane.
Chicane.
My name's spelled correctly, by the way.
No. I think we should add a Y in there.
No.
Yeah, there's got to be a Y on
There's
it.
got to be a Y.
Look,
It's
I
like
feel like there's a. I feel like
I
there's
think
a
it's spelled
space-
HYADEN.
Yeah, maybe honestly you put it after the first Y in Raymer.
No, it's HYDY.
RAYYNER.
Yeah.
No, it's HYDYN. Hey,
Hayaden.
no, it's Hayden.
I hated that. I hated
I
every
know
second of that.
there's like a few prospects in this upcoming draft that have some interesting names.
I mean, it's
What-
all grass.
Which sport?
For ice hockey.
Well, I mean, because all of them have quite some names this year.
Yeah.
So
Because my favorite name so far, there's this guy named Jimmy Snuggerud.
Did you know there's a guy in college football named Captain Booty?
It's true, I know this.
his
knew this.
his parents hate him.
No, they love him.
Oh, college football. Arch Manning.
He went to Texas.
Yeah.
He went to Texas. He announced that this week.
I was shocked he went to Texas. Because,
That's-
like he went to the game that they lost, like his big game. Like they got upset by Kansas in football.
And he was like, That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
That's where I want to be. So that's big. That's big college football news.
It is big college football news.
Do you think Texas is back?
No, they suck.
Who do you think's the big team this year?
Alabama.
Alabama.
It's always Alabama. It will always be Alabama.
It's got to be Ole Miss. Let's be honest.
You know, I'm putting a sleeper bet on James Madison to win it all.
Oh yeah. James Madison University. Yeah, they just joined the Sun Belt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like straight out of the Sun Belt Conference, you know?
Yeah, because
if
that's absolutely happened before.
Look, if Cincinnati can do it.
The Bengals?
Yep.
Yep.
Do you think that Alabama could beat the Lions?
No. Absolutely not.
No, yeah, I don't think. They're
The
still a
Lions,
professional
honestly,
sports
the
team.
Lions have a
Yeah.
solid team this year.
I would say the Jaguars would be
I
a
was about to say,
better.
who do you think is the worst team in the NFL right now?
The Jaguars.
All right, do you think Alabama could beat the Jags?
Yeah.
This is
Probably.
always the question of the year. Is
Oh,
should
no,
we
no,
relegate a NFL
No.
team to college football and insert just Alabama?
Look, I think with the XFL coming back, if we're gonna relegate, it's got to be there.
Yeah, because you can't college sports. That's still a tricky situation.
Personally, I think that the XFL and the NFL, since they have a partnership going on, I think that the worst playing team in the NFL should play the best playing team, and the winner gets the spot.
relegation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a literal relegation.
There's 3 New York teams. And they're all in the XFL.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We should redo the NFL divisions.
This becomes MLS.
No, like, well, yes, but hear me out. We should just redo the NFL divisions. Make it like where its teams are like actually close to each other. Like, screw the NFC, AFC. Just make it whatever. And then I think we should force the Chargers to move from LA to Orlando so we can make the Florida division.
Why the Chargers?
That's an idea.
Well, because
It's
they don't really
quite
have much
the
of a
idea.
fan base there. So
They wouldn't have a fan base in Orlando.
They don't have a fan base anywhere. It was in San Diego. And you know what they did? They left.
They did. They did. do
yeah,
that.
I've always wondered why is it Washington and then the Cowboys and the Eagles?
That is because the Cowboys had like a really historic rivalry with these guys, and that's the only
Okay.
reason they wanted to keep the Cowboys with these teams.
Yeah, like a... No, like...
Oh.
Yeah, you were doing... You had it like the sun perfectly, just shined me right in the eyes. Nailed me, there it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. It's dumb, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's the
think...
only reason.
You think what?
I think NFL...
All right. Shall we go back to hockey?
No.
Yeah, you can.
No, what
No,
else?
all
What
right.
else? What hockey news happened?
Yeah, what else happened in hockey?
The Hockey Hall of Fame inductees were announced.
Do I know any of them?
Maybe. Do you know Roberto Luongo?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So he got inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Suggestion.
Longtime Vancouver Canuck and Florida Panther. He was very much an accumulator, but he was very elite goalie. He finished with a .920 save percentage to end his career, which is insane elite numbers. He's fourth all-time in wins. Unfortunately, couldn't win that cup. And then his fellow teammates in Vancouver, Daniel and Henrik Sedin. So they were kind of an iconic duo just because you don't really see a pair of identical twins both get drafted to the same team and play out their entire career together and then get inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame together. So I think it's the coolest brother story.
I don't know. I like the one where Mark Keefe and the other Morris twins switched in an NBA playoff game. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, like these two guys, like they could
Marcus, that was
switch
his name.
jerseys. You would
Marcus.
not tell the difference between them.
Markeith and Marcus. That's who it was.
And then Daniel Alfredson, he's finally a Hall of Famer. He was one of the all-time great Ottawa Senators. He was a captain during their cup run back in 2007. He got in. And then so the three guys I just mentioned are all Swedish. And then this has made me like reinvigorate that argument for Nicholas Backstrom getting to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Because and
doesn't matter
Nicholas
how many Swedes get in.
Nicholas Backstrom was better than the Sedins. He is better than the Sedins.
That's an opinion.
Yeah. And so he has like better point per game, and I think point per game average, and I think this helps Nicholas Backstrom get in just because he was better than the Sedins. And I was surprised to see the Sedins get in on their first try.
I think there's also a factor of like an off ice type manner, because like some of the guys getting in nowadays are often based off of like their like ability in the locker room to like make the players around them better. And so it's like, sure, this guy might have had,
No, there was
more
definitely
huh?
an
Really
external
good career
factor.
still.
Oh yeah. He might have had like this amazing career, but like he didn't do anything with his team. Whereas like you have this guy that you would think is like just above average, but it was because he elevated his teammates and was like a great like coaching teammate and also player. And so I think that's a lot of what nowadays Hall of Fames have started doing. They've started looking at these players who are like
Not baseball.
oh, yeah, not baseball.
Not baseball.
Does
Not
baseball let anyone in?
No.
Baseball
Yeah.
had like one person. Remember?
Yeah.
Person coming up. Barry Bonds,
Ortiz.
who's like the most biggest names in baseball. Not in the Hall of Fame. And he was on the ballot for 10 years.
Yeah, so going back to the Sedins, the general manager who drafted the Sedins together, he was part of the committee that helps nominate people to get into the Hall of Fame.
Seems a little biased.
Yeah, so that definitely played a factor into it.
Right?
But like I said before, the Sedins, they're both Swedish, like Nicholas Backstrom, and their careers are both pretty comparable to Nicholas Backstrom's, like we discussed. And like we discussed last week, I think Nicholas Backstrom gets in at some point. And the fact that the Sedins are first ballot Hall of Famers, I'm like, all right, Nicholas Backstrom definitely gets in at some point. So I just wanted to reaffirm that argument.
We'll wait and see.
Yep.
I won't allow it.
The NBA draft just happened.
It did happen.
And just a few more names for the. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
but there's
go
like a few
for
more
it,
names
man.
for the
Tell us
Hockey Hall of
about
Fame.
the NHL Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Riikka Salonen. She was one of the all-time great Finnish and European hockey players. She had 2 Olympic bronze medals and 7 world championship medals. And then Herb Carnegie was the final person inducted as a builder. So he was a black ice hockey player in the 40s and 50s. And he didn't get a chance to play due to racism. So he got inducted because he was really good. He played in the minor leagues, but he would make more in the minors than he did playing in the NHL. So he just stayed as a minor league player in Canada. So he got inducted as a builder pick. And yeah, that concludes the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Why do they call it the NHL when there's a bunch of Canadian teams?
The National Hockey League.
Because
National.
Because
Nation.
national, like nation. Yeah.
As in,
It's got a good point.
So should they call it the IHL?
This is about the
International?
AHL. What's the Americas?
Why not just call it America?
They already have the American
Yeah.
Hockey.
yeah, the American Hockey League is the AHL affiliate. It's the minors.
Yeah, no, I bet you it is
Yeah.
the AHL affiliate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I broke the bus.
Isn't there other sports that have Canadian teams?
Yeah, like the baseballs
Yeah,
That's
the
Major League
Toronto
Baseball.
has
Major League
and
an NBA
and,
team.
and the National Basketball Association.
Well, NHL was the first one to come to mind because they have the most Canadian teams. The NBA's got like what, one?
Yeah, because Toronto's the only one that has,
They used to have two.
yeah, like the Montreal Expos, right?
I was talking about NBA.
I was,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, the
Yeah,
Montreal
Expos.
Expos.
That used to be MLB.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The NBA draft. Who won?
Who
I don't know, I
won?
didn't watch any of it.
Anyone but the Knicks.
I didn't really pay too much attention to it. I know there's a guy who was supposed to go first overall, didn't get picked first overall.
Personally,
Mm-hmm.
I think the Thunder won,
Mm-hmm.
just because they drafted Jalen Williams, and then they also drafted Jalen Williams. It's two different guys, by the way. The exact same name.
Yes, because
Really?
they drafted the same player twice.
Yeah, but they misspelled his name one of the times. Because one of them is J.
Autocorrect. Okay.
Yeah, one of them is Jalen, and the other one is Jaylin. And so I was just like, good job, Thunder. That's gonna confuse everybody in the locker room.
We love that. We love that.
Thunder's not good, anyways.
No,
You had
they're
to make a
not.
spectacle out of it by having your entire team be named Jalen Williams.
They need to go into free agency, find every single Jalen Williams they can find.
Or just legally change your name.
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna
not
say,
allowed
Jay,
on
go
this
change
team
your
unless
name
you
right
legally
now.
change
in
your
your
name.
contract that you have to legally change your name.
Or you do not get paid.
So now we have Jalen Williams out on the
Jalen
perimeter. He's
Williams
about to take a
passed to
shot for
Jalen
a three.
Williams.
And it's rebounded by Jalen Williams. He passes it out to Jalen Williams. Like, oh, gosh.
Jalen Williams gets subbed out for Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams is now warming up on the sideline.
Head coach Jalen Williams is not too happy with his team performance.
Not to be confused with the assistant coach, Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams.
No,
just
but
went
the
down
the
as
important
trainer.
part is that
Jalen
they all
Williams.
have to be. They
Jalen
all have to
Williams
be
is now
spelled
being treated by the
slightly
trainer,
differently.
Jalen Williams. What a great trainer.
Widely
They all have to be
respected across the league.
widely. They all have to be spelled slightly differently.
All just very slightly.
The JWBA.
Jalen Williams Basketball Association.
Hate it.
Just rename it.
Just everyone.
So
Deep
imagine
down, we
the
all have a little
commentary.
Jalen Williams inside of us.
Just everyone in the league named Jalen Williams.
How many people do you think would change their name to Jalen Williams to
Just to
play?
be in this league? Oh, I think a bunch.
It depends
Oh,
on
yeah.
how much they're paying.
Yeah.
Like, if it's like the same level as the NBA, I think.
Oh, millions of people.
Yeah, people would change that. I would change my name.
Yeah, even if I could get like a 6-figure contract, I'd do it. I'm not that devoted to my name.
You have two.
I have like
Everyone has their
6.
price.
I have 6 names.
All right, there's other
Jalen
NBA news, right,
Williams.
Jeremy?
This ends the Jalen Williams segment of the Triple Threat Show.
No more Jalen Williams talk. The name is
Stop.
banned.
Do not mention the name.
I can't help myself.
Yeah, I guess there was more NBA news. There was some Kyrie Irving stuff. You know, he opted back into his contract, but
Huh?
we were talking last show. Yeah, he did. We were talking last show about him going places, and the only place that's interested in him are the Lakers. So it's either the Lakers or the Nets, and those are his only 2 options. So he decided to stay with the Nets, I guess. But that's new. That's the news.
That is new.
Yeah, it came out like pretty recently.
I wanted him to go to the Lakers. That would have been a lot more fun of a storyline.
Yeah. Oh well. It sucks sometimes.
Him and LeBron reunited.
It's still possible. It's still possible. Like it's not never gonna happen, you know?
Yeah.
Oh. There it is. The missing piece. Wow, that's wonderful sunlight. Sorry, my bus fell apart. I'm trying to fix it.
Do you see it on my hand?
No,
I
yeah.
do. This is so sad.
So sad. I'm finally reading that Jeff Pastor.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh.
Is it any good?
Doesn't sound like it.
It's about minor league legality and stuff.
Yeah.
Legality? How is it not legal?
No, it's because they're paying them unfair wages, right? Like they're quite literally being paid below poverty level.
Oh.
And you know, up until this year, they also had to provide their own housing most times. While you know making poverty wages, and you know,
Right.
it's just you know was not a good time, especially when you have a lot of players now coming over from like the Dominican Republic or you know other countries to come play baseball, and then they're in a foreign country making no money,
No money.
barely speak the language, and so it's just a whole mess. And now baseball has like antitrust exemption through Congress because there's like the Save America's Pastime Act, and the Senate Judiciary Committee are currently looking at it and investigating MLB to maybe repeal that. So that's why there's no like the XFL quite literally cannot exist in baseball because no league can rise up to rival it because of MLB
Yeah, because of all the
lobbying and all that.
Yep. And all the money they have.
Because like most of the independent leagues now kind of just became partners of the MLB.
Yeah.
Well, they have to survive.
That's what the like I mean a lot of the like the because like that's where like they test a bunch of rule changes now is in the independent leagues or one of the independent leagues. They just test all the rule changes that they want to implement potentially in the big leagues.
That's what the XFL is pretty much going to be for the NFL.
Yeah.
They're going to be
that's-
a new rules ground.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, honestly.
I'm interested to find out.
It will be interesting.
I mean, didn't they kind of have that with like that European League or something like that?
The Euro
Yeah, that was a
League,
long time
it
ago.
was supposed to do that, but the Euro League was just not popular. Like, because Europeans have football, which is, you know, American soccer, and so it just was not popular. I feel like
Yeah.
the U.S. is the only country in the world that has multiple sports that are like extremely popular, and that's why there's like a very seasonal thing going on here in the U.S.
It's cool, you know. You get. Oh, there it is. Okay, I figured out the problem.
Because like
Yeah.
we have the NHL, the MLB, the NBA, the NFL,
MLS. It's
yep,
getting up there.
MLS, the PLL,
The
NASCAR.
WNBA.
Huh?
The WNBA.
We do have that. A lot of there's some
Golf is huge.
golf has gotten big too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the PGA. So I'm just surprised at how many sports the U.S. is just like super into. And then if you think about it, you go to like England and they're like, football's the only thing we watch, but it's soccer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something.
It's the U.S.'s interest in everything all of the time.
You have like the MMA too.
Oh yeah, MMA, WWE.
I mean, that's just. I think a lot of it is like it can be supported because of the U.S.'s like a massive population, right? And so like there's a niche thing for everybody.
Mhm.
So like let's say soccer is the most thing they find interesting. You can go and watch the PLL. You can just go find lacrosse if that's what you want to watch, or you can go watch hockey or whatever. You're not kind of limited to anything.
Yeah, because I know Jeremy is a basketball, hockey, football guy.
Yeah.
Shane's mostly a hockey guy. A little bit of some other things.
Yeah.
Football too.
A little
Mainly
football.
hockey and football.
Yeah.
Is
These are
the main two
Vikings.
sports.
And then you like a couple of things. You're not super invested in everything. And then
I mean, swim and dive. That's
Dude,
where my
that's
heart's
where it's at.
That's where my heart's at.
And I personally enjoy PLL, NASCAR, and football. So
Yeah. There's a lot here.
but I'm not always here. I'm just here for today.
I'm never gonna figure this out. I give up.
Oh, I thought he was giving up because I had to leave.
He's like, get out. He's like, get out.
No, I broke my bus
You
in
broke
like
his
10
bus.
different pieces.
And he gave up fixing it, but I thought he was giving up.
I've been
on
trying
the
to
show.
fix it for
Yeah,
like
he's giving up on the show.
Yeah.
I'll take Jeremy's spot.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
I mean, he
actually
already
was-
wasn't paying. He was more prioritized with the bus than he was with the show.
Sorry,
so
no, I'm here for
that's
the
where
show.
his
now.
We
priorities
should
are at.
start like building something.
Oh wait, no, this one's smaller.
Yeah, but John Wall
Hey, we're
John Wall
rebuilding.
agreed with the
The Lego RV set.
You're actually opening it.
What is this stream?
Continue with the show.
All they're gonna have is this crinkling noise. Oh, this is a nice faceplate.
I got stickers too.
Yeah, he signed with the Clippers. After he was released, they came to an agreement for him to be released from the Rockets. And he's there now.
Does it have a
Very
baby?
Yeah.
Has a woman carrying a
It
child?
has a baby?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. What is this? This is more important. What's this?
It's an RV Lego set.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
I'm sorry. Here, real quick.
Let me see.
For the ripe old ages of 6+.
So?
Oh my! Oh, there's a child's head. Oh, it's tiny.
It is a Lego set.
You have its body?
Does he have like hair?
No.
He doesn't have hair.
No.
He has like a little cap that shows him here.
No, that's where he sits.
No, the little black piece.
I think you're going crazy.
Listen, I know I'm colorblind and all, but
I think you're imagining things. I think it's just a light hanging table.
okay, that's fair. Here, wait. Move. See if the camera will focus on him.
Ooh, look at that thing.
Where's like a normal size one? Do you have a normal size? Oh, you're building the mom with the dad face.
No, that's the mom face.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yes. Ever for cargo pants?
Here's what about whose legs are these?
The dad's. You idiot. Give me the mom. Give me the baby.
Here's the child. Oh, do you need the hair?
Dude, he needs the hair.
Oh, this must be the dad's hair.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Look at
Anyways,
that.
if you guys want to host a talk show, a sports talk show, we'll just be working on this
Oh.
Lego set.
Hayden, what did you learn about the baseball?
About the baseball?
Yeah.
It's a big mess. Not the NFL. The Senate Judiciary Committee is going to be speaking to the minor league advocates. I don't know. I think we've talked about them. Advocates for minor leaguers. They're kind of the big head of the people that have been spearheading these reforms that, are good for the game and good for the safety and well-being of these minor leaguers. But he was kind of just outlining the things that might come of it. You know,
Of course.
like whether that's giving minor leagues more protections or just completely repealing the Save Baseball or Save America's Pastime Act. Bless you.
What was it called?
Awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
That was the big thing with Jeff passing. There was also a ton of stuff that happened in baseball these past few days.
Yeah, there was a
Bryce
fight.
Harper got hit by a pitch, fractured a thumb. He's getting surgery for that. He might not play this season.
Yeah,
It's a big
so
loss for the
definitely.
Phillies. I think the stat I saw was since like the start of 2021, since the start of last year, he when he's in the lineup, the Phillies score a run and a half more than they do without him, which is
Pretty
you know,
good.
a lot. So having him is really important to that Phillies roster. Thankfully now Castellanos and Schwarber can DH a little, so that's good. Their defense might actually improve a little bit.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll see.
Be crazy.
And
if
then
that happened.
that was the big Harper thing. I am blanking. Oh yeah,
There was a
that
fight.
there was a fight.
There was a fight.
John Boy did a great breakdown. It's like 22 minutes long. Go and watch that if you want to know like all the little details. It's insane. The Angels, just to summarize, the Mariners closer Eric Swanson threw a pitch like a 95-mile-per-hour fastball up and in on Mike Trout, almost hit him in the head. Not a good thing. You don't want Mike Trout getting hit in the head. And Mike Trout and the Angels didn't really like that at all. And they're like, we're not going to forget, is what Phil Nevin, their manager, said, interim manager, said in the press conference after the game. And then, that's when all hell broke loose. A little shortly before the game, they announced that they're going to be using an opener. The Angels are. Just right before the game started. And then they already, as soon as the game started, they had the next pitcher warming up in the bullpen. And like 5 pitches in, they threw at Julio Rodriguez. Threw a pitch behind his head. Who's like the best player on the Angels. Not the Angels, the Mariners. He's like their young superstar that they have right now. And you don't want to see young superstars getting hit in the head.
No.
So the umpires issued warnings to both sides. And then
Excuse me.
next inning, Jesse Winker gets plopped in the arm. And then all hell broke loose. A fresh off of wrist surgery, Anthony Rendon was like one of the first people to throw a punch. Like they were actually throwing punches. It was pretty ridiculous. Phil Nevin was suspended 10 games. Jesse Winker, who flipped off fans as he was leaving the field after getting ejected, just gave him that
He likes to
double
do that a
bird.
lot, doesn't he?
He got 7. He got 7 games. And then a bunch of other people got 5. A bunch of the Angels bullpen arms got 3. They're missing like a ton of their coaching staff now. And I think what I've heard was they're gonna have to like space out when they serve their suspensions so that they actually have coaches. And yeah, it's gone. Jeremy, did I miss anything else from that?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? That was like a big fight. I was shocked. One fun thing that came out of it was some Mariners fan in Arkansas, ordered a pizza for Jesse Winker. And then that in itself went viral. And the delivery driver, the fan posted his like Cash App or Venmo or whatever, and then he got hit with tons of donations. Give him a nice tip, and that guy made the delivery of his life.
Nice. Good for him.
Good for him. Yeah. It's a nice little happy ending to the story.
Of course. Of course.
Andrew, good job. I'm so proud of you.
I'm kind of. Oh. There it is. That's what I was
The
waiting.
Deshaun Watson news.
Yep. There it is.
What
5
happened?
minutes ago.
Finally.
the disciplinary meeting between Deshaun Watson has adjourned for the day. The expectation is it'll continue tomorrow.
Jeremy, you're a little quiet.
You are extremely quiet.
That's
It's
it?
yeah, it's gonna continue tomorrow. That's the news. It's, yeah.
I was hoping for like a season suspension, maybe
So
more.
the rumors coming out are he's gonna be suspended for it's gonna be an indefinite suspension, minimum a year.
Okay, yeah.
That's the rumors. I don't know how much of that is true. And if that's true, I heard the Browns are interested in trading for Jimmy Garoppolo.
I would be shocked if it's anything less than a season.
Jimmy G.
Well, listen, the Browns shouldn't have made the trade to begin with.
Yeah, obviously.
I personally,
And then hand him one of the biggest extensions ever.
Largest
hand him
biggest
the
contract
biggest
of all
extension
time.
ever.
All time.
Highest guaranteed
I
amount of
couldn't
money
remember if
on
anyone beat it since then, but yeah.
No, highest amount of guaranteed money on an NFL contract ever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a
230
Browns fan, and I
million.
hated the trade. As soon as I even saw we were in the running for it, I was like, "That's 2 first-round picks. That's an awful trade."
Yeah,
And then it came out that we were
It
trading
was
them.
3 first-round picks.
Yeah, and then it
actually.
came out that we were trading them 3 first-round picks. I was like, "Cool, you just threw away our future for a guy who's never even going to touch the field again."
Yeah.
So,
But they signed
Okay,
Jacoby
they did
Brissett.
research.
they did not.
They
They
No,
did
no,
the
no.
research.
No, no, no.
They did the research.
They came out and they said that they did their due diligence. That's what they said. And if there's one thing I trust, it's NFL teams and owners.
Oh, yes. I don't. Because the Browns
Okay.
keep breaking my heart.
Look, the NFL owners have never told a lie once in their entire lives.
Dan
How
Schneider.
do you think they became billionaires?
Dan Schneider.
Yeah, if you're honest, you can be a billionaire too.
Right? I strive to be as honest as Dan Snyder.
I love how just as the Browns were getting success, they found a way to
They threw it away.
absolutely
Like, the
fuck it
Browns-
up. They doused it with gasoline and set it on fire.
Do they have any trade capital left?
No!
No.
They don't have
Give me that,
anything
give me-
left.
No.
There's no draft picks for the next 5 freaking years.
Yeah. They
Like,
threw it all. They pissed off Baker, the quarterback that got them their first playoff win in like 20 years.
by the way, that was a fantastic game to watch.
It was a lot of fun to watch.
Mostly because I don't like the Steelers.
Yeah, the Steelers got clapped.
And I was living for it. I actually did not initially watch the game because I was like, the Browns are gonna lose. I don't think Amari Cooper can carry that offense.
Yeah, I don't know if he can carry that. I don't know if that's enough.
I'm gonna have to disagree with him.
Yeah. Look, a wide
Yeah, you
receiver.
idiot.
They still got
I'm not
Nick
calling
Chubb.
him an idiot.
No,
I'm just-
nothing
Yeah,
about
but
football.
Hayden is.
I just don't think Amari Cooper can do it.
Amari Cooper is good, but he's not like a guy that can change the entire offense just by being there.
It's not
You
just
know?
gonna magically.
Spontaneously combust.
I mean, he could spontaneously combust. You could spontaneously combust.
Anyone could, honestly. That's the whole spontaneity of it.
Spontaneity.
I don't even know if that's a
What,
word.
you don't
but,
think
we
some people
It
are
sounds
more
correct.
prone
It does.
to spontaneously
Well, what do we know?
combust than others?
I don't know anything. But yeah, they're looking at trading for Jimmy G, but they don't have anything.
There's nothing left.
And also, like, why? It doesn't make sense. You signed Jacoby Brissett. He's perfectly okay.
And it's not our fault you pissed off Baker Mayfield.
And then they're gonna trade Baker to Seattle. Is the thing.
The Browns need anything.
They do need all the help they can get. They need everything.
Yeah. Also, Washington and Terry McLaurin. Anybody?
Oh yeah,
I'm surprised he signed.
I'm not.
I mean, they paid him. Never mind. They gave him
They
a ton of money.
a $70 million
Yeah.
extension.
yeah.
There's a lot of incentives in that contract.
Most
Yeah, it's up to
70
70 million. I don't know the guarantee, but it's probably like
53.15 million dollars in guaranteed money.
wide
Out of
receivers are getting paid
70?
this off season. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what Debo's going to get.
Debo's not going to get paid until his contract's done. That's what the 49ers do. They wait. And yeah. But speaking of Washington, Dan Snyder got subpoenaed.
You want to be here for the Dan Snyder conversation?
Dan Schneider is a.
Yeah.
Wasn't he just like fuck you to the subpoena?
I don't think he said fuck you to subpoena because then he would get arrested.
Yeah, you can't really do that.
He's I'm not a lawyer, but
He's
He's
chilling
nice.
out there. He's chilling out there in France, and then he was like, "I don't want to." Which, first of all, why are you spending your off season in France?
Why
You're a
would-
billionaire. Why not?
Because it's France. You could go to other places that are better than France.
What, you
What do
don't
you
like
got?
peeing in the street?
That's why I go to France. Every time I have to pee, I go all the way to France.
I don't know. I don't know shit about France. Is it
They
just,
have a
like,
really
overrated,
bad
or-
problem with like people just peeing on the side of the road,
Okay.
It also just
Very
kind of is
bad.
meh.
Especially in like the big cities.
especially Paris.
Paris.
It's like an overrated tourist destination.
No, people literally get sick because they are so underwhelmed by Paris.
May I point out the fact that he is actively
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I kind of figured.
I know.
Listen.
I mean, he started it. Might as well finish it.
I opened it. I gotta at least get all these pieces off my mouse pad.
You got subpoenaed, and then fucking owner, big Roger Goodell, big dude, man in charge, was like, I don't have the power to make him sell the team. So, I don't know what's about to happen, but I feel like he does have the power to make him sell the team. You know?
I thought the owners vote on whether or not you can force somebody to sell a team.
I thought the owners voted whether or not somebody could be an owner.
Yeah.
Oh. Then you
Well, how
can
it works.
vote on whether someone should not be an owner.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, of course, Dan's gonna say no, but like,
He's got blackmail on all of them, except for the Walmart guy.
oh yeah, Sam Walton.
And
Or
who
is it
knows?
Rob Walton? I think it's Rob Walton.
Maybe he
Sam
even has-
Sam Walton is the founder of I work for Walmart. I hate this. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
It's
I'm gonna shut up right now. It's right there.
Maybe he's got dirt on the Walmart guy too.
I know the Walmart history.
Wow, that's so exciting.
No.
Who shows up for the Green Bay representative?
The president, Mark Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I wondered how that works since they didn't
Yeah,
have
run along.
one owner.
Shane, you could be an owner of the Green Bay Packers.
I told you guys we have to start selling.
That would be
NFTs so we can buy
sacrilegious
shit.
of me.
I got given an NFT for going to a baseball game.
What? You go to the Marlins game?
No, I went to Zimmerman's retirement jersey game, and
They
gave
gave out
us
NFTs for that shit.
yeah,
That's fucking stupid.
I know, and they're giving out NFTs on for the Marlins game too.
Oh, they gave out printed copies of like the Marlins NFT. Yeah.
Even better.
Oh my god, we love that. No, the Nats are like doing NFT giveaways every weekend.
Well, because they're partnered with Terra.
With who?
Terra, it was a NFT. It was a crypto company that then you know what's going on with crypto right now. Like immediately crashed as soon as they posted like their first post about them. It was pretty
Yeah,
funny.
I heard. I think the NHL is doing something similar because I think they made a deal or something like that. I read a headline.
I don't agree with it.
You don't agree?
I don't like NFTs.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
hot
me
take.
neither.
Oh, that's a hot take. I have a question.
You have a question?
Is it Hayden's question of the week?
We can
No.
do that real quick because he's got to go and I want him to be here for it.
Oh yeah, go for it.
You know, my question today isn't really a question.
Oh,
It's
let's
more of a
start
song.
Oh God.
Okay.
And so it's a song
Mm-hmm.
about a dear friend of ours.
Oh, dear friend.
Dear friend.
Dear friend.
Dear
We'll
friend.
let you guys guess after who it is.
Yeah.
That'll be your response. You might know the song too, Shane. If you do, feel free to join in.
So without further ado,
Stacy's son.
Stacy's son has
Got
got
it
it going
going
on. He's all I wanted and I've waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see? Your son's the one for me. I know it might be right, but I'm in love with Stacy's son. So,
Wow.
you guys
That was
are
beautiful.
more than welcome to guess who that is.
Was it Kyle?
No, close guess though.
Good
Okay,
chance.
okay. What about was it Joe?
Dugan? We're talking about Dugan?
Yep.
No, I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
No! I died!
Does this person happen to be Jewish?
No.
No.
I'm gonna have to go with yes.
What?
Oh, it is.
Okay, I've got a guess.
There
Is
was
it-
a whole night where we like spent with this guy, and the entire time the only joke that was ever said that entire night was something along the lines of him being Jewish.
Oh, Eli.
I don't think Eli's Jewish, is he?
He is.
He is? Oh. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person.
I don't want to know that. Okay.
What did you do?
But the answer's still no.
God, this is tough.
It is.
Yeah.
Shane, do you know?
Is it? Hear me out. Wild take here, but is it Jeremy?
Nah.
Yeah.
What? Nah.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Stacy's son.
It's a good song.
You know, now that you
It's
mention
great.
it, my mom's name is Stacy.
That's the joke.
That was the joke.
I know. I know. I got it.
Your microphone smells weird.
Me?
Yeah.
What is my microphone supposed to smell like?
Lavender. I don't know.
It just smells like whatever this material is.
Foam?
Yeah, it smells like foam.
All right. And on that note,
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
watching
Caleb.
the Triple Threat Show
Thank you
on
for joining us.
the Triple Threat Show YouTube. Thank you to Caleb for joining us, special
is
guest.
he ending the show because I'm leaving?
I am ending the show.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Did we have more to talk about?
No.
I mean, I wanted to talk about the AL Central a little bit, but we can,
Let's do that.
we can
All right.
save that
Thank
for
you,
next
Caleb,
week.
for joining us.
All right. Well, y'all take care.
Take care.
All right, man. It's
See you,
good to
Caleb.
talk to you.
I'll walk you out. I'll walk you out. We'll walk him out to the door.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to the Triple Threat Show on the Triple Threat Show YouTube channel. Remember to check us out because, we're pretty cool. We have a YouTube that you're listening to, watching. We have an Instagram that
I'm
never
back.
gets used. We have a TikTok that has not been posted on yet.
The AL Central. All right. Real quick. The AL Central.
The
Y'all
AL
are familiar, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Here, real quick. I gotta fix it because I want it in my earphones because I can't hear. You know? Jeremy sounds way better when he's his voice is directly in my ears.
That's crazy.
Yes, but no, the AL Central. I know early on in the season, Shane, you were like, man, those Twins are pretty good.
Yeah, no
Jeremy-
bias in that decision whatsoever.
Jeremy, I don't remember what you said. I don't remember.
I said the Twins were gonna make the playoffs.
You said they're gonna win the division or make.
I said they
playoffs?
were gonna win the division. I think. Let me check what I said.
You guys both said that. And currently
Yeah.
the Twins are winning the division. I was a big White Sox truther. They're currently 4 games back, below 500, 6 games back in the division.
Yeah, I had the Twins winning the division.
But there's this sneaky little team. Actually, wait, no, I just realized who I'm talking to. Of course I know what you guys are going to say here. Do you guys believe in the Cleveland Guardians, is my question.
The Cleveland Guardians? Yes.
Yes, you believe in
I believe in the Cleveland Guardians. There's this guy on their team. I don't know how much you've heard about him, Hayden.
Uh-huh.
His name is Stephen Kwan.
Yeah, Steven's
Pretty good. They've also got this guy. His name is Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, if someone say he's just a
The
little
best?
bit better.
Yeah, I'd say he's a little bit better. And there's this pitcher named Shane Bieber.
Uh-huh.
He's also pretty good at baseball.
He's not even their best pitcher.
Who's their best pitcher? Kyle Quantrill?
Yeah, him or Plesac, I think. Bieber wasn't, because Shane Bieber, the thing between the past 2 seasons, is he lost a lot of his velocity. And because of that, he also lost a little bit of spin, so his stuff isn't as nasty. Wow, Fangraphs did not load right. I'm just trying to look at their overall roster page here. But, Kyle Quantrill's been really good. There's this other guy, I don't know if you've heard of him. He's kind of built like a stick. And his name's Tristan McKenzie.
Never heard of him.
That guy is also very, very good. The Jose Ramirez guy is really good. This team doesn't hit home runs. They just, run the bases. And honestly, I think this team might win the division.
It's true. Hayden doesn't know anything. He is 1-9 in fantasy. Thank you for bringing that up, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't the Twins just beat them in their most recent series though?
That doesn't mean much.
The series isn't, it matters a little bit. And they're about to play a 4-game set starting tonight. So I think we'll see how that goes. One of the things that really gets me excited about the Twins here, or that's the Twins, the Guardians, my bad, is Andres Jimenez is having a really good year. Stephen Kwan's having a solid year. Ahmed Rosario looks like he's an MLB regular. Miles Straw is an MLB regular. And I'm saying a lot of regulars. They are missing that star. But down here in AAA, they have 3 guys, all within Fangraphs' top 100, prospects of the year. I think it's 125 for Fangraphs. They have 3 guys that are top 125 prospects, just sitting in AAA. And they can come up at any moment now. I think they're all on the 40-man roster. So, yeah. And then they got a bunch more down in AA. I think of these teams. Because I feel like, for me, the Twins are like an injury away, like a season-ending injury away from being out of the race.
Yeah, they always are.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it every time the Twins have come up.
Mm-hmm.
Is Byron Buxton healthy? And if so, then they're going to be good.
Yeah, and he's been very healthy this year. He's not putting up the numbers he was putting up last year, but he's still...
By no means is he slacking.
Yeah, no, he's already got... he's DHing a lot right now, which is hurting his value a little bit, but, he's played 51 games.
It's a way to keep him healthy.
He's played 51 games so far, and the Twins have played... I'm looking. Twins have played 76. So he's played in 2/3 of the games, which is
that's pretty good.
way more than he's ever played in the season before. Until at least recently. 2017, he played 140. Other than that, he's played 87 in 19. He has a 150 WRC plus.
Pretty good.
Just not hitting for average, which is weird with a guy like Buxton. Because he's so fast, he can run out those ground balls with his infield singles.
Right.
He's a 233 at batting average with a 232 BABIP. So
Wow.
that number will climb up a bit.
It'll be Correa. Is he back yet?
Carlos Correa? Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, no, he's back. Better than ever. I really like the. I don't know how much you follow the Twins, Jeremy. How much you pay
Not that
attention to the
much.
stuff they're doing. I really like the top four of that order. You have Luis Arias, you have Byron Buxton, Carlos Correa, and then like not as many people talk about him, but you have Jorge Polanco or Max Kepler, whatever one. Both are really good. I'm just using Polanco here since he's on Fangraphs. I think that's. I think there's two teams with a better top four of the order in baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Than that.
Okay. That's
So,
fair.
yeah. I don't know. Twins are very top heavy. I feel like they still
Well,
have any depth at all.
they don't have much depth. They don't need much depth
You do.
as long as they stay healthy.
You kind of need depth. That's kind of like the whole thing that like everyone's always preached in baseball.
Look, they're not gonna win the World Series.
Yeah.
All right. They're not.
Then, do you think they trade Correa?
No, they're not.
Why
gonna
would
trade
they? They just signed him.
They
Because
won't.
They're not going to win a World Series. That's why.
They won't trade him at the deadline. They're gonna try and get. They're gonna try and buy some depth at the deadline. That's what they're gonna do, assuming they stay healthy.
They need a big arm though. They need another frontline arm. They can't really go for depth because like all their draft capital or their like prospect capital is going to go into that.
The Twins are a team that to me seem like they might just literally do nothing at the deadline.
That's a very Minnesota thing to do.
Like it's not
Underwhelming.
it's not
above
that they don't
average.
need stuff. It's just that they seem like a team that's not going to do anything.
That's the Minnesota way. They're good, but will never be good enough.
I think Minnesota. I think the Twins can be good. I think they need like a Luis Castillo, a Frankie Montas, one of those like big names that are going at the deadline. Like they're gonna need to get one of them.
How much do you think? How much do you think it would take for Montas? Honestly.
Well, I mean, it's got to be more than what they got for Bassett, right? Because otherwise, Montas would have gone first because he's better than Bassett. So let me look at this Bassett.
What did they get for
trade.
Bassett? What did they get?
That's what I'm looking at. Bassett Mets. We go to Baseball Reference, and we scroll down. For Chris Bassett, they got JT Ginn and Adam Oller.
That's not that much.
Yeah. How did they pull that off?
Was there cash in there?
No. Not really.
Salary? Did he eat salary?
I don't think so, because they kind of are just getting rid of everything they can. Adam Oller is currently kind of just like a long reliever in their A's bullpen. JT Ginn is solid. He's good. It's just he's got a big injury history. So like I think you genuinely need a big name prospect.
Okay.
To go their way.
So they go get Montas, right? And honestly, from that, it doesn't sound like it's going to take that much.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to look at what Minnesota's got in the farm here. Like
honestly,
I mean,
just even if their farm isn't top tier, you trade like I don't know, your second best prospect and some other random dude that might have some upside.
I'm just trying to think. They'd probably want some like young depth guys. You know what I mean? Like guys who don't have a lot of major league service time and can kind of just eat innings for them. I'm just looking at the list. Someone like the Twins got this guy named Cody Stashik.
Yeah.
Who he's young, doesn't have a lot of service time. Have him, pair him with a prospect. He had a good start of the year. he's had a somewhat up and down big league career, but he looks like a solid reliever. Get him, and then you just add prospected to that. I think that's a good deal. Like,
Right, but
that'll
that again, that
pull
doesn't sound like
among
much.
us.
This seems completely possible, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much the Twins front office needs to buy into this. Because they easily could have been like hey, we're gonna get Correa to kind of just be like, yeah, we're gonna still compete, but they put in those opt outs where it's like they were kind of just expecting to be solid this year and then kind of just not be great next year. So that way they can lock up Buxton. So you gave Buxton that big extension.
Right.
Joe Buxton, they're trying to win, but then don't win.
I mean, yeah, I like I was saying, Minnesota just, it's not that they won't, it's just they feel like a team that won't do anything, you know?
Yeah. Like, I don't think they get a Montes. I think they get like a Jose Quintana on the Pirates right now. He's like a lefty who's having a good year. He's a 1-year deal, nothing.
Is Jose Quintana having a good year?
When he's
Is
playing
he-
against the Dodgers.
Because, like, no, he's not having a good year. He sucks. The Twins aren't going to trade for him. That's not worth moving anything, really.
Yeah, it is.
For Quintana?
I'm not saying anything meaningful, but you can send like a depth prospect. You send some like washed up. You send like just a guy who doesn't really fit in your timeline, kind of like a guy who there's no space for him. You trade a depth piece for him, a depth that they lack. But
I think it's still weird that you can't trade draft picks in the MLB.
You can trade prospects. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, but it's just like, you just have those future assets to trade away. So there's like more to trade. Like if this team, if you want this player, but the team doesn't necessarily have like a prospect you like, you can just trade the draft pick and get what you want in the next upcoming draft kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll usually find somebody that you like. I mean, no, I think Quintana, he kind of moves. He's kind of there in case Archer or Dylan Bundy go down with injury. No, they need a frontline guy. Because, like, I don't want Archer or Bundy throwing me a game 4 in a playoff series,
Right. I know they need pitching. That's always their issue.
They need a big arm. And Castillo, Montes, I'm trying to think who else is, like, a big arm that might be going this year.
Strasburg might be on the move. I don't know. The Twins would not take him.
No one would take Strasburg.
I know there's not.
That
not
was...
No, I'm telling you, there's not a team that should take him. There is not a team that should, but if the Nats can shop him,
They're not going to shop him. There's no point. You're not going to get anything for him. You're going to have to give up assets for them to even take Strasburg.
I know.
Tyler Mahle, maybe. Mike Minor. Wade Miley. These are some names, some starting pitchers. I don't think any of these teams, like any of these players, makes Twins a competitive team when it comes to fight against the Astros, fight against the Yankees. Like, you don't have those pieces to fight on your side of the bracket. And I don't know. At that point, like, there's no real clear future. They're kind of one of those teams that are kind of in limbo. And I think they might be better off just trading Correa. And I firmly believe that.
All right.
Yeah, I get that. You just when you're kind of stuck in that position, you might as well trade a player who still has a lot of value while he still does, if you're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like they won't.
they won't. No. Why would you ever do anything that's good long term?
Exactly. It's not worth it.
Oh, I just remembered some random hockey news I forgot to tell you guys.
What?
Did you hear Patrice Bergeron's coming back?
I'm shocked.
I'm not.
Yeah. And then he's also close to 1,000 career points.
The moment he gets it, he retires.
Exactly.
How close?
He's like less than 20 points away, I want to say.
Yeah, he's playing 40 games.
Then retiring.
Yeah.
And then
Have they hired a new
Boston
coach
should
yet?
really blow it up.
Has Boston hired a new coach yet?
No, but they extended the GM.
I think Paul Maurice that's the rumored guy. He was the former Winnipeg Jets guy.
No, he signed in Florida.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Oh, it was no, it was the other guy. Dave Quinn. Yeah. He was the former Rangers coach who got canned last season.
Mm.
And then Barry Trotz's taking the season off.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
The Jazz have a new head coach. The Celtics assistant coach.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Oh, did you see that Ovi played in a professional
Yes.
soccer
He
game?
scored a goal. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely bodied a dude.
And all the comments were about like Putin.
Putin, yeah, of course, it's going to be.
Yeah, there's a whole thing going on with Russia right now. I'm not sure if you've heard about it.
Yeah.
I haven't.
So, no, yeah. Well, you should do some research on it. It's pretty interesting.
Okay. We'll do.
We'll
I'll report
record.
back. We'll report back. Next show.
All right. Before we end the show, Hayden, I'd like to give you the opportunity to do your 45-minute talk on Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I don't know, man. Like wait. So here, let me quick just Google this thing. Russia news. What? I think we're at the end of the show.
Oh, okay. We'll get back to it next week. Okay. Tune in next week for Hayden to talk about Ryan Fitzpatrick, along with some other exciting news. This has been the Triple Threat Show on the Triple Threat Show YouTube page. Thank you for watching. I have been your host, Jeremy Lapidus, joined as always by my two friends and co-hosts,
Shane.
and
Hayden.
thank you to Caleb for joining us for most of the show. We appreciate it.